Daudbhai is a friend for last 5-6 years, and we attended joint work, and he was impressed by one of the works which I did in the state of Karnataka, where I found out Ramji took the name of Election Commission. Can you believe Election Commission put the label not Indian citizen to reject a voter's ID? Now, who is Election Commission to decide that somebody is not an Indian citizen? The Constitution doesn't allow Election Commission to do it. The whole system of who in India, who is the authority in India to say that person is not Indian citizen is not clear. But I presume only the district collector can say that, not even the Prime Minister, and not the Election Commission, definitely not. Because the data is collected by teachers, lower level officials. We had a huge army of people to do this, and they cannot decide who is. But I found that in the list which Government of Karnataka collected. So I took that mission. I went to Delhi. I met the Chief Election Committee. They all say, no, this cannot happen. We have not done this. I said, look, I have the data with you. I can go to the court straight away with you with this. You said stand up. I did the stand up. And the Central Election Commissioner actually apologized. He said, please don't go to the press. I will tell the state officers to undo those things. And that was in not the last election, but before, almost 6 years ago. But what I do not know is, I know in the Election Commission is creating link to CAA, is collecting a document. And mind you, there are some Hindu names also, non-Muslim names also. But the story of India's Muslims is that in every parameter which I have studied, but for 2 parameters, infant mortality, and there is one more which I forgot now, I think nutrition, infant mortality and nutrition are linked. But for these 2 parameters, the Muslim development is approximately between 20 and 25% lower than the other community. I have, in such a committee, I have brought about 100 variables. I am a data collector primarily. I am not a politician. I became a data collector, like research assistant, investigator, go to home and home. My sisters are here. I have trained them to do that similar work. We go, and then I used to do this very laborious work through which I wrote my PhD, and then I came back, and then National Council of Applied Economic Research, S.L. Rao, he read one of my papers in Economic and Political Weekly, and I learned that English to write in economic. I was born in a village, no English, nothing. But how did I learn my English? By reading Hindu newspaper.